Kit Kats can read.
Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be letting you guys know in a vlog sort of style what I get up to, if it's with reading or like my job or anything else, like what I get up to behind the camera basically is my weekly reading vlog, but mostly sort of focusing on reading as much as I can. So I'm actually filming today on Tuesday as I completely forgot to film Monday, and so sorry about that. So in a second you'll see the clip from Tuesday, like the rest of Tuesday and pretty much what happened Monday. So I apologise already, I have failed this vlog straight away, but I just needed to film the introduction because I literally just filmed the vlog and I was like, shit, I don't remember if I actually filmed the intro. So I'm gonna have to film the intro now because I'm already like on my laptop. So I'll see you in the next clip. Hey guys, so today is Tuesday and I am just here to let you guys know what has happened yesterday, that being Monday, as well as my plans for today. So yesterday I worked a long shift and I pretty much didn't do any reading because at the end of my shift I was sort of like settling down in the flat, and then I ended up editing my Contemporary-thon vlog and uploading it throughout the night. I watched 2 episodes of Riverdale and I was dozing and falling asleep. So tonight I'm feeling exhausted and really tired. Probably not as much as I was last night actually, so for some reason I'm feeling a little bit more perky today. So yet again today I did work a long shift, 12-hour shift, and I've not long been home realistically because it's only like 9:15. So I came home from work, went straight to my nan's to get my weekly essentials. So I've packed all those away in my cupboards and the fridge, so that's really good, so that's all sorted. I've just got changed into my pyjamas, I've gelled my pits, and I've now come to my room. Reason being, I'm going to edit my weekly reading vlog. Once I've edited that, I am going to watch a couple of episodes of Riverdale because I feel like I've deserved it. I don't think I'm going to do any more reading tonight. I've read a chapter of Midnight Sun by Trisha Cook, so I'm now on chapter 20, so I'm like here, so on page 205, and literally the total amount in this book is 258, so there's literally not that many pages there, 53 pages, so it's very easily finishable. So I'm hoping that because I'm working tomorrow, I start work at 3, but I do have a busy schedule of things to do, if I have time, it all depends, if I sleep really well and wake up early in order to start this list and get things done, then I can read. So reading will be my reward pretty much, so it would be good to get this finished before work, if not sometime at work, like maybe I'll have a quiet time in the evening whilst I'm settling to go to bed, but it all depends on how my shift goes. So is that. So reading wise, I managed to read a few more pages of Beardy's World yesterday as well, so I read enough to do my blog tour on. So I also last night edited and scheduled my blog tour, so I'm going to check that that definitely went live in a second, so I'm hoping that it did. And also, like I say, I downloaded CD by Courtney Summers on my Kindle, so I can read this book as well as listen to the audiobook, because I am struggling to concentrate at the moment on my car journeys, especially where I'm zoning out a lot. I've listened to the same chapter, I'm not even joking, close to 10 times now, and I'm just not focusing. I listen to like the first minute and then I kind of zone out, and then I listen in again like 10 minutes in to the chapter and I'm like, where the fuck am I? So it's been a bit of a struggle. So that's literally all that's really sort of happened today, and plans for this evening, like I say, edit my weekly reading vlog, 2 episodes of Riverdale, and then I'm pretty much going to settle. It's so hard to not watch more episodes of Riverdale, especially considering I can easily have a lie-in tomorrow as long as I get some sleeping done, but I would like to sort of try and sleep during the evening so that up when it's light. However, it's still kind of dark at 7, so I'm not getting up at 7, but my body clock is set to 7. So honestly, all depends on my body clock. So this is my weekly planner. If you'd like to know where I get these from, I got this one from Sainsbury's, and I'll just show you the front of it. It's right here, weekly planner. This was about £3.50, so it wasn't too expensive. You can get weekly planners from like Paperchase as well. That's where I got my last year's one. I find them really handy, especially when planning your day. And obviously this one, you can see it goes Monday to Sunday. So Monday I didn't really have plans because I was mostly at work, but I put on to edit my contemporary-a-thon vlog and to watch some Riverdale. So I've ticked those as I got those done. And then today I have put myself to edit my weekly wrap up, watch some Riverdale, do some reading, which I managed to read a chapter, and then do my vlog, which I'm doing now. Tomorrow, as you can see, it's going to be a lot busier. So I just sort of try and plot it day by day unless there's massive things to do. So for tomorrow, obviously I've got my sleep shift, which I start at 3, but I forgot to do the washing. I've got to do the washing up. I've got to film my vlog, film my September wrap up, film my October TBR, do my recycling because the bins go Thursday morning, tidy my bedroom desk, which is the desk that's here, so I need to tidy that, fold my t-shirts, which are in my washing area, and then I'm going to edit my September book haul. And then if I get time to do some reading, so that's my plan. Thursday, the major thing I need to do is clean my house, so that literally will depend on how much cleaning I get done. And then Friday I've got my inspection in the afternoon, so again, tiny little bits of cleaning, but I won't put anything down just yet until I know. So that's my weekly planner, so just so you guys know. Sometimes I forget to use it, especially if I'm working a lot. So I'm living in my room as soon as I come home from work nowadays, just so that I can edit videos, because the end of the month and the beginning of the new month are a busy time when videos need to be uploaded, especially weekly reading vlogs, wrap-ups for the month, TBRs for the month, book hauls, because September's over, so I'm really sort of busy in the video department. And because I've got this inspection, I'm mostly going to be focusing on cleaning my house as well, so it's kind of like I'm going to be busy. And now I've been given this extra job at work now, which is like with the receipts. I've just got to do small bundle because they need to be archived, so I need to do small piles. So let's say for example receipt number 1 to 50, and then like paper clipped and then labelled, receipt 51 to 100, and so on and so forth, and archive them in an envelope sort of thing, because the wallets were getting too big. So I managed to do one in the remaining like 10 minutes I had, and there was a lot of receipts, so I'm proud that I managed to do it. So I'm hoping that I'll get time to do some more tomorrow. That will be good. And also because I'm on the sleep shift anyway, so after 8 o'clock realistically I should have a little bit of time, especially from like 8:30 to 9 o'clock. The medication is at 9 o'clock. So I might be able to do something at 10, unless things happen, then I'll have to move myself to the sleeping room at 10 o'clock. It all depends on a situation from happening, which I can't talk about because it's confidential stuff. So yeah, that's literally it, and that's the plan for tomorrow. So that's all I can say. I saw Willow, so in a second you'll see a little clip of Willow, because Willow is my everything. She is so cute, and I gave her a little chewy stick. Every time I see her I always give her a little chewy. And there's one left, so I need to go and buy some more. Oh, I also put through an Avon order for £60. Like, I haven't properly treated myself in a couple of months because I bought then the Xbox One. So I'm thinking of getting myself this Avon order. It's mostly like pampering stuff, so it is literally like a foot massager, like bubble bath thing. And I've also got like a waist trainer thing I'm going to give a try, and like a few sort of like massage stuff, like pampering stuff, so I just thought it would be handy after work. Order some more rose water because I like to cleanse my face with rose water in the morning, and that's why my face is normally fairly cleansed and looks pretty good most of the time. And it always makes me feel really refreshed, so I need some more rose water. And I've ordered some more foot deodorizing stuff, because when I'm at work and I'm on my feet like for nearly 12 hours a day, your feet get hot and sticky, so I just need some sort of, I think it's like a spray that I've ordered, so I'm going to take it with me to work so that I can use it there, because I'm using the powder at home and the powder works really well to sort of odorize feet like shoes. So I totally recommend that, and that's Avon's foot deodorizing powder. If you guys suffer with sweaty feet or smelly feet like I do, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I mean, it is kind of embarrassing at the same time, but my body is one of those bodies that sweats a lot more than most people. So, you know, it just happens. So I'm going to leave you with this vlog, guys, and I will speak to you guys hopefully tomorrow, just to let you know how things are going and stuff. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, so I'm just here to sort of let you know my plans for the day and what I managed to do at the end last night. So last night I was editing my weekly wrap up and I was uploading it during the night, and then I watched a couple of episodes of Riverdale, although I was falling asleep on the second episode of Riverdale, so I had to kind of rewatch a little bit of it twice, and then I near enough just went and I woke up around 6 o'clock in the morning to look at my laptop and my video had failed to upload to YouTube, and I was like, why? So it must have like somehow disconnected to the Wi-Fi at some point, because that happens sometimes. So I'm now currently uploading it to YouTube. I have been since 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's currently on 63%. So I'm hoping, I'm literally hoping, and I'll be so gutted if it doesn't, but like I'm hoping that it can upload to YouTube sort of before I go to work. So I've only literally got like 2 hours left, but it's on 63%. I don't know. I feel like it's still not going to be enough time, so I'm going to be really depressed. but it needs to upload. I just don't know what to do. Really don't know what to do. It's going to fail. It's going to fail, and I'm going to have to let it upload during Wednesday. Oh, this sucks so much. Like it's made me feel really like down, the fact that it failed to upload. So I have done my washing today. I've done the washing up. I've hung my washing out, and I've tidied my desk in my bedroom, which you'll see a clip of in a second. And I have filmed my September wrap up, my October TBR, and I filmed a book that has come in the mail today, so the book haul for that. So I've done all my videos. I literally think there's like nothing else for me to do that I've set myself, apart from the recycling, which I'll do before I leave for work, so I can put the bags out as I'm going to work. Like that's the plan anyway. So yeah, that's it really. And I'm thinking, reading wise, like my plans, I would like to finish Midnight Sun by Trisha Cook. So if I could finish this before work, that'd be good. I need to get lunch in a second though, because it's gone past 12. So I'll get some lunch. I'm thinking of just having a bacon sandwich with a couple of eggs, to be honest. I've got some bacon and sausages to use, so a sausage and bacon sandwich, or roll, because I've got some rolls to use. And then I can read and try and finish this before work. Another book that I would like to actually read from is this animal art book. I would like to get it finished, because I have had this on my TBR for a few months now, since the summer. I think it was July. I didn't touch it in August really, or September, so I just want to get it off of my currently reading. And then from that I'm going to go into, I'm thinking I definitely want to now actually, this review book which came in the mail today, and that's Dry by Neil Shusterman and Jared Shusterman. So I want to read this. This book sounds really good. It's about a drought, and that people like literally can't use the water. They literally like can't take long showers. They can't like water the lawn, and then Alyssa's parents go missing, and so she and her brother team up with these like random people and go in search of water. and they have to make certain sacrifices and things along the way, and it sounds really cool, and I really like sort of survival stories like this, so I'm actually looking forward to reading this. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this one is going to be like. So I'm going to begin this after finishing those couple of books. So I probably will take this along with me to work today. So those are going to be my books for today. So that's really my target. I'm just going to get some lunch done, get some lunch, and then I'll do some reading, and then I'll do the recycling when I go to work, and that's my whole list for today done. So I'm happy that I managed to get it all done and stuff. So yeah, that's really it from me. And so I will speak to you guys hopefully tomorrow morning when I've come home after my sleep shift to sort of let you know how the rest of today managed to go. Hey guys, today is Thursday. So I've not long been home from my sleep shift. I stayed at work till about 8:20 because I was filing away receipts. I was given this small job and I've been slowly doing it. The other day I did one, yesterday I managed to do 2. And then in the evening yesterday I managed to do loads more. So I literally had 2 left this morning, but I only managed to have time to do 1 because my alarm didn't go off. I couldn't believe it, my alarm didn't go off. Yeah, I set it. It's really bizarre how it didn't go off, and it's never done that before. So I'm scared that next time I'm in work, like on a work day, that my morning alarm isn't going to go off. So I may have to set 2 just in case. So I don't know what happened there unless I literally turned it off as soon as it went off. That's literally the only thing. So there is that, and yeah, so I've only got 1 more receipt packet to archive, just to archive receipts because they have pouches and then I can archive them and then the folder can close again. So it made me feel really good to sort of, because I really like those sort of like organising and arranging jobs. Maybe that's the career I need to look into. So if you guys know of any jobs that you organise and sort of create things, let me know, because I don't know, like a file organiser, or I don't know, I like to organise things. I like to sort of tidy it up. I like to, it's like I'm normally in charge of like the cars every month, so I sort of put away the old mileage sheets and the old fuel receipts and then put in new mileage sheets for the new month. I really like doing that. So yeah, just little things like that, so it makes me feel really, really good. So I got home and then I just put my clothes that I wore yesterday / this morning, because I literally just slept in the clothes so I could just wake up and then be ready, and then I put those on a quick 15-minute freshen up wash because I'm trying to keep as less washing as possible so that I can at least take it down tomorrow. So anything that I wear today will have to be put on a really, really quick wash to then be dried, sort of like out of the way as much as possible. So last night I managed to finish Midnight Sun by Trish Cook. So I had like 53 pages left, I think it was, and I managed to complete the book. So it's my first book that's completed in October, and I had given it 4 out of 5 stars. It's a very cute read. It's very short. I found it to be quite quick. It was over very quickly, but it's very touching, and the ending, it does get you here, and it does still make me think. Like, it's, you know, one of those books that when it's over it does sort of like reflect on you, but I still really enjoyed it, and it was simply written and it flowed quite nicely. And yeah, see, I'm not one of those people that get really bothered about like repetitive books. Like, someone will look at this and be like, oh, like this sort of story genre has been repeated several times in the YA genre. So to me, I'm just like, well, you know, yeah, it's another book, but you know, I like it. So yeah, 4 stars. I thought it was a good read. So I'm next going to go on to this book, which is Badgers in the Basement by Lucy Daniels, because I would like to get it read. It's a very short book, so it won't take me long to finish this book. And then I am planning on starting Dry by Neil Schusterman and Jared Schusterman, which is my next read for the month, and it's my review book, and it literally is released today. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. So yeah. And today's agenda is I'm mostly going to be cleaning. My nana's coming around at 10 o'clock, so that's literally in an hour's time. She's going to bring Willow as a bit of moral support. Plus I love seeing Willow. Willow makes me feel better. So in the meantime, I'm going to edit my September book haul, and I'm going to pop that up because that's the next video in line. And then I'll put the files of my October TBR and my September wrap up onto the laptop, ready to edit those within the next couple of days. So I'll have the book haul hopefully up for today, because my weekly vlog managed to upload yesterday. Oh my god guys, the vlog, I only just managed to upload, and it made me like 5 minutes late for work, and I was like, I'm so sorry. But luckily, because normally when I sleep you're not allocated to anybody unless you desperately need to be allocated to somebody, and it was fine. It was fine. So all is good in the hood. So I'll edit that, and then I'll read some of this until my nan comes. My washing is just finished. I'm going to go and do a video review of this as well. So yeah, we're just going to be cleaning. So I've done my desk, that's all done and tidied, and I also even tidied the coffee table out in the lounge and the entrance table, I'm going to call it. I tidied that. I've had a look under my bed to see if that's like decent, not that they're going to like look under the bed to see if I've hidden stuff. So yeah, I've literally just tidied around, really everything there's tidy. This will be tidied away into the wardrobe, and I've had a look at my clothes, they seem fairly tidied, and the bags on the side in the cupboard seem quite tidy. So really it's just like dusting and wiping down walls and stuff. So it's going to involve like filling the washing up bowl and like wiping and cleaning stuff. Just need it to be proper spick and span and to look really good for a very quick inspection. Inspections don't last long anyway, but like it's the first glance that you want to look at. So any sort of like marks, like dirt marks, I need to like dust behind the sink and the toilet in the bathroom, get rid of any cobwebs or any dirt, and any shelving units in the bathroom. My wardrobe has got fingerprints on it, so that's going to need to be glass cleaned sort of thing. So that's a sparkling. I've done it once before, but just you need to use your fingers to move it along because it's one of those slidey wardrobes. So yeah, it's just going to involve a lot of cleaning today, and hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully it will only be a few hours max, and then I won't have to worry too much for the rest of the day, as well as tomorrow, because the inspection isn't until 4:30. She's not coming around until quite late. So it all seems fairly good in order of that sort of thing. So I'm going to head off now so that I can just quickly film my review for this book, edit this video, and then I'm going to sort my washing out. That's just finished, and then whatever time I've got remaining I'll just read until Nan comes, and then we can begin. Yay! But I will try and vlog as much as I can, just so you can see what goes on. today is Friday, so I just want to quickly update you on everything that I've managed to done so far today. So I woke up around 9ish, and last night I was trying my electric heaters. I thought, hey, I'll put the one on in the lounge and the one on in my bedroom, so that if it's cold during the night or cold during the morning, the heat will do its thing. And also, I've never used it before, so I just want to use it once, so that when I have my inspection today, they will come in and they will sort of not feel like it's cold. So I just want to make it nice for them. So basically, since then, I've tidied my washing away that's been here, because it normally stands in front of the boiler, and all washing has been done and tidied. It is currently over here at the moment drying in front of the heater, because it's coming out with hot air, so I just thought if I put it in front of that, it will dry quicker. I've only got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces left to dry, so it will be done really quickly. So did the washing and made sure everything's tidy. I had a bath as well, because I didn't want to sort of make too much splashage, even though I have to wash my hair in the shower. I don't do it in the bath, just because of, like, I've done it before and it's just like, oh. So I could have done, but I sprayed shower spray on the actual glass, so it shouldn't be too streamy. In fact, actually, that's pretty good. That's the glass. So it's all tidy in here. Everything's been put away here. So I've done a bit of the kitchen. I've wiped the surfaces, and I've just done some washing up because I just had some lunch and some soup with some bread. So once that's dried naturally, I'll put that all away. I've tidied over here. Everything over here is really tidy. And yeah, so the last thing that I've literally got to do is put this washing away. I've done loads of videos today. I filmed some and I've also edited some. So I filmed my Spooktober TBR. I've only just last minute decided that I wanted to participate in that, so I've just filmed that. So I'll go edit that in a second. I filmed and uploaded my Friday and weekend reads, and I had a gap where I did a bit of reading, and especially in the bath as well. So I managed to finish Badgers in the Basement by Lucy Daniels. So it's another book finished. It's the second book finished in October. Really enjoyed it. Definite sort of nostalgic feels when reading it, because I could kind of remember it, but then kind of not, if that makes sense. So the heaters are still hot. I turned the switches off, so there's no electricity going into these heaters. It's heated like when the boiler's sort of turned on, so I've got it on an ecosystem, so that during the night when I'm sleeping, these things heat up like 1 or 2 o'clock or something. I just switched off in the morning. It's going to heat the house or flat all day, so it's really awesome. It's so good. So everything in here is really tidy. I've tidied my bed, and the video's just finished uploading. So I'm gonna hide this thing because it's my weekly planner. So I'm gonna hide that. So yeah, all I've got to do left is my washing. So as soon as that's dry, I'll put that away. It's really sunny outside, which is bloody typical that I put the heater on, because the other day and yesterday especially, it was cold. So I was like, I don't want them to walk into a really cold flat, because that would be just like the worst. So since the Animal Art book, I have actually started dry. It's down here, if you guys can see it, dry. I've read 1 chapter and it's so good. Like, it's just sort of like explaining what sort of happened the moment the first drop of water ran out. And it's like, oh my god, and it's so realistic that it's scary, that when I went over to my tap, I was like, oh my god, this is how the book began. What if it happens to me? So it's so realistic that it's just, yeah, it's just crazy. So I've having medication. So all I've got to do now really, guys, is I'm gonna go edit my Spooktober TBR to be uploaded next week, because that's the last of my videos. I was looking at other videos to do like tags and stuff, but I'm not really, like, the autumn tags are about books that you've read. I'm just sort of like, I don't read a lot of books. Like, I haven't read a lot of autumny books, so I don't really know what to suggest, and it would require a lot of thinking. So I'm just gonna leave those sort of videos. So yeah, I'm gonna go off now to edit the video, and then I'll do some more reading, and then my inspection is at 4:30. The current time is 2:30, so I've got 2 hours. Scary. Hopefully it goes really quickly so that I can chill in the evening. I'm feeling so tired today and a lot of pressure here. The thing is, that is a side effect of my antibiotics, but also there is a cold going around, so it could be a mishmash of both really, so who knows. But yeah, I'm really excited to get some reading done, and so I'm gonna pop off now, and I will speak to you guys very, very soon. So it's now way into the evening, 6:30. I've just finished cooking my dinner. I've got some pasta tonight. Big bowl of pasta with some pineapple juice. That's my dinner. And basically the woman came in, like the representative of my new letting agency, and was like, well, this is nice, really nice and tidy, you've kept it nice and tidy and clean. That's the inspection over. I was like, oh. And I also found out that my nan is no longer my guarantor, because I've had a really good reference. My credit score was amazing, and I don't actually need my nan as guarantor. So I was like, oh my god, that is incredible. So yeah, so what I want to do is, because I finished Midnight Sun, I want to watch the movie. I want to watch the movie just to see what the movie adaptation is like. I've got it in my room at the moment, but I'm just going to eat my pasta first, and then I'll clean up the washing. So I'll watch some booktube videos whilst I have my dinner, and then I'll put the movie on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I've been reading some more of Dry. I read one section of it. I read the 50-page section, and it's really interesting actually. Like, it's not just based on like one character. We have one character called Alyssa, and she's just sort of like describing from the first moment that the tap ran out. And then there's this other kid who, with their sibling and their mum, is gonna go over or try and get the plane to see their dad, and they can't get a plane ticket. And then the next perspective is the neighbour of Alyssa, who is like around the same age as her, and she's like really geeky, and she sort of helps them out bring this ice home from the store. Like, literally, like, everybody went to the store and all the water had gone, all the soda had gone, and ice was all they could get, so help them put it in a bath. So it was, he then said from like his family, and he was like, I knew it was gonna happen, and all this sort of stuff. So it is really interesting how it's first explained, and actually it's weirdly scary, because it is something that could happen to us realistically. So I've used like 2 bowls of washing up today, and I've done, no, I didn't do any washing, that's a lie, I had a bath, that's what I did. So, you know, and there's a moment in the book, like at the very beginning, where she's like, I flip on the switch to have a shower, and then realised I can't have it because the shower is the same as a tap. And I was like, oh my god, can you imagine if this is like for us? So that is crazy. So yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. So plans for the rest of the day really is just to relax. I'm at work this weekend, and for some reason I didn't think I was in charge this weekend, but I'm in charge on Sunday. So hopefully that goes well. Would be awesome. So yes, that is that. So what have I got left to do? I have just got to watch my movie after my dinner and the washing up, and then if the movie finishes fairly early-ish, I want to watch a couple of episodes of Riverdale because I haven't watched that for a few days, and then I'll probably read until I sleep. So yeah, today's been a fairly productive day. I was umming and ahhing whether to film a couple more videos because I've been on this like video sort of splurge where I'm just like, I really want to film videos. So I didn't know whether I wanted to film like 5 standalones I haven't read yet and 5 series I haven't read yet, which I normally like to do once or twice a year if I can get around to it. And then I got really sort of depressed because I was watching like the video uploads that I did like last year and this day in 2016, and like my TBRs from then and my books to read then, and my reading's just shameful and it changes all the time, and it just goes to show that I really am a mood reader. However, I've been really good and I've been sticking to the books on my TBR so far, so it's really good. So reading Dry, although Dry wasn't on my TBR, but that's because it came in the mail on the day that I was filming the TBR, and I was like, oh well, this has to go on now because it's a review book. So I'm really excited. It's really good though, I totally recommend it. I haven't read a Neal Shusterman book before, but I am really enjoying his writing style, and I think it's his son, Jared. It's either a son, I don't know, some sort of relative, Jared. So either way, both of their writing styles are really good. So I'm not sure who's writing what because I've just gone into it completely blind. So I'm sure I will find out in the end, but I am really enjoying it, so that's really good. So yes, dystopians and thrillers are my October sort of mind, but now and then I do like a good contemporary to break up from the darkness. So yeah, that's my plans for the rest of today. So I will see you guys tomorrow, let you know what I managed to get done, if I managed to stick to my plans. And because I'm working, not a lot's going to happen at work, but I'm still going to hope that I might manage to get a little bit of reading done, because sometimes you just never know, you might get like a random half hour where you do reading. But I normally like to read my magazines when at work if I'm watching or holding the fort, as I'll say. And I've got loads of, well not loads, but I've got like 2 PlayStation, no wait, September, October and November of the PlayStation and the Xbox magazines. So I like to focus on those when I'm at work. But still, if I'm in the mood for reading a book, I'll jump into the book. So I'm gonna get my pastel before it gets cold, watch the movie after washing up, and we'll go from there. So I'll speak to you guys very soon. Hey guys, today is Sunday, just so I'm going to update you on everything that's happened so far since the last video that I did. So last of all, you would have heard that my inspection went well, and then for the rest of the day I watched Midnight Sun, the movie, and then what did I do? I think I went settled into bed and watched 2 episodes of Riverdale, and then I think I fell asleep because then I was up in the morning for work around 7. So Saturday shift, it sort of went alright actually. Went to the cinema, saw the latest Johnny English movie, so it was a decent shift. However, there was something that happened at work which it really knocked me, and my anxiety went crazy, and I went into a little anxiety panic attack, and then I got home and I felt really low, and like so low that I had to call Ben, and Ben sort of spoke to me for like 10 minutes, I'd say, like talking through my head and stuff and things like that, and then I just watched a couple of episodes of Riverdale, fell asleep, but then I woke up like a few hours later with this really bad migraine and like really bad, and like feeling sick and sort of like vomiting because like the migraine could have been because of stress from yesterday. It could also be because I've kind of got this cold at the moment, and it could also be because of this infection that's in my body. So it could be a mixture, it could be one, it could be all, who knows. But I woke up around midday, so I slept for a few hours and my migraine had disappeared a bit. I still had a lingering headache, but the sickness had died down. So I did message and see if work still wanted me to come in, but they just said if you've been vomiting, it's best to sort of stay away. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like I'm one of those people that feel really bad when I call in sick. And so I normally end up like punishing myself, which sounds really odd, but I normally end up punishing myself by working like extra one day or like working another shift and that sort of thing. So in the end, around 12:30, I was still in my same clothes from the day before because I just slept straight in them. So I went straight to my nan's because she was at my aunt's, and I really wanted to just get the rest of my book boxes, and I left about 12 or more, like wait, 2, 4, yeah, about 12 or 14 boxes I left at my nan's. And I was like, well, now I've had my inspection and I've renewed my contract for another 12 months, I'm sort of like, I kind of want all my books in my garage, and I knew that I could fit them in there, that's the thing, because I'd worked out like many times. So I filled my car up with these book boxes, went back to the garage and I loaded them all. There was 3 boxes left at my nan's and I was like, I've got to get them all, I can't just leave 3 there, that's just silly. So I went back and I got them all, and like the annoying thing was my nan had locked the inside door, so I could open the front door, but because it's like there's like a 2-door thing, so it's like a really small little porch, and she locked the inner door and I don't have the key to that, and I was like, oh, but she said that I can go through the garage. So I managed to unlock the garage and go through like the side gate. So we have this like wheelie like garden thing which you normally use to carry like really heavy bags of you know, gardening stuff. So I just used that to carry my book boxes. Sometimes I could put 2 boxes in there, sometimes I could only put 1, it just depended how heavy the box was. One box was brutally murdered. It was actually brutally murdered in the garage already, so probably the cold killed it a bit because the plastic was just snapping off. So I sort of unloaded most of it into a new box, and I've got 1 spare plastic box in my garage. So I did all that. So I managed to take all book boxes. I managed to take my bag full of hats and scarves and gloves because now it's getting cold, I'm going to need those. And then I took my old plug that was in my bedroom, actually, it was like a pillar plug, and I was like, oh, that would actually be a lot more useful for my lounge because it would look tidier. So I sort of swapped it, and also it has more plugs in it, and so for those occasions when Ben comes around and he wants to plug the phone charger in, he can do it there, yay! And there's a plug for a laptop, and I don't have to panic about moving things around and conserving space and that sort of thing. So I did all of the book boxes, and then I came back here, and once I unloaded them all, I found some books I really wanted to read actually, so I took like 2 out, and I took 1 reread out actually. So I'll just quickly share this one with you. Amelia 2.0 by Deborah Dreiser. Need to reread this because I've got the sequel, and I first read that as an e-arc before it was released, so that's an additional reread now. And then 2 books that I brought in was Lucky in Love by Casey West and It's Summer of Life by Jessica Brody. I've real urge to sort of like read those books like at some point, so maybe November, could be. So yeah, once I unloaded all of that, I then got myself some lunch because by then it was near to 2 PM. So I got some soup noodles that I cooked boiling water in the microwave, a couple of minutes, done. So yeah, I had those, that was pretty dandy. And it took a while for them to cool down actually, like they were really hot, so I was like, well, whilst they cool down, I'm gonna have a shower. So I went into the shower and like refresh myself. Caught up with Strictly Come Dancing because yesterday I was at work, so I watched all of the Strictly Come Dancing videos of the dances. So I'll be watching the the final thing this evening where one person will get knocked off. So yeah, it's just a shame really that I had to phone in sick, and I was umming and ahhing for ages, like literally for about 20 minutes. I was like, I don't want to, I should just man up and go in, but I'm just like, no, but I'm feeling really unwell. And just like, you know, when you're unwell. The trouble is, like, because I had a little like mini anxiety attack yesterday where I was feeling so low, I know a couple of my colleagues know about that, so you know, it could be a mixture, but to be honest it was the migraine. But you know, people talk about me at work, that's just one thing I just need to learn to sort of like get over myself. Like in every workplace you're going to get your work bullies, so if people want to talk and like think, is she's really not ill and stuff like that, then you know, let them believe it. But I know myself that I was ill, and I still technically kind of am, because I can feel a lingering headache like here. So I did some washing as well from the past few days, and so I washed like yesterday's clothes and the day before's, like everything from like Thursday night and Friday because of the inspection. I only had a little build up of clothes, so I just sort of did a freshen up wash, and that's all I've pretty much done. I've watched a couple of BookTube videos, and I've put the BookTube videos in my subscription so far I put it into this file that's like to watch 2018. It's kind of like my watch later for 2018, because my current watch later is full to the rim and I haven't had time to sort of sit down and be like, right, I need to sort these videos out to watch. I've had 3 books that have come in the mail today from Amazon. I did order 4, but the 4th one is a pre-order, and that's Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas, so I'm really excited about that one. So these 2 books were in my wish list on Amazon. This one was reduced to like £2 something for a hardback. This is called Blink by Sacha Dawn, and I was just rereading the synopsis of these books again. So they both actually sound really interesting, and definitely for the time of year, so that's why I got them as well. But this says, when Josh was 4, a little girl named Rachel was abducted and she's never been found. 12 years later, a mysterious girl named Chatham Claiborne suddenly appears on the hunt for her runaway sister, but Josh suspects that she's also tied to the mystery of Rachel. And so it just sounds like really interesting. Look at this. It's a 3-leaf clover. That's really interesting. So, I haven't had anybody talk about this book, but it was reduced, and I believe this book came out this year, so it is a 2018 release as well, because I tidy up, yeah, 2018, so this is a 2018 release. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a read. And the other one also sounds really good. Surface Tension by Mike Mullin. Now this one, I look at it and I think it's like a sort of army book because of the colours. It's got this sort of African colours. However, it's all about this boy, and then he's wanted because he witnesses an act of domestic terrorism whilst he's on his bike. So he's then found near death with a serious head injury, unable to remember the plane crash or the aftermath that landed him in the hospital. However, a terrorist leader's teenage daughter is sent to kill Jake and eliminate him as a possible witness. So it sounds really interesting, and that's just what I liked about it. I just thought this is perfect for this sort of autumn season, and I just had to get it. And I think this was around possibly like £9. I can't remember how much I spent. And the third book that come, because I don't like odd numbers. I'm one of those weird people that don't like odd numbers. So when I was buying all these books, I had to put an even number in my basket. So although 3 have come today, the 4th one is a pre-order, so it makes it even. You get my drift? So I had to find a fourth book. So the fourth book I chose was this, The Secret Deep by Lindsay Galvin. Now I haven't actually heard of this book before, but it's like so pretty and gorgeous. And this is about someone who wakes up on a tropical island and they have no idea how they got there. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know that I absolutely adore books where they are just like on islands and they have no idea how they got there, and it's like a mystery and you're finding it out with them. So, looking forward to this one. Sounds awesome. And there's little pictures and doodles throughout it, so I'm very much looking forward to reading this one at some point. So you guys may have noticed that I've kind of changed my hair a little bit. I gave myself a middle parting because eventually, because I had like the half shaved and then half this side, that was mostly for the summer. I really just wanted something short and trendy for like the spring summer when it's hot. However, now it's getting cold and I'm more in that place where I'm like, I want to change my hair a little bit. So the idea is, and I have spoken about this in a vlog before, I want to get a bob, like a bob hairstyle, so it will like shape into the face a bit, and the same on this side. So this side needs to grow a bit more, and then eventually I'll get my little mobile hairstylist to just shape it, and then I'll like dye it different colour. However, it looks kind of cool at the moment, like where it just goes to the roots to the pink. It's sort of like dark to the pink. So I've just given myself a little fringe trim that's just for now. Obviously I'll get it tidied up a little bit when my hair's grown a bit. So I just wanted to, because the trouble is my hair's got this kink that's around here, so literally kinks. So my fringe is never ever straight, like some people's hair straight. I've got like slightly wavy hair, so the fringe even kinks. However, I do miss having a fringe. Like I rewatch my old videos and I'm like, I so miss having a fringe. So I think for the winter, if it does grow a lot more, I mean it is slowly growing, bob. Winter and spring, a bob, and then I might like keep growing it again, like, and just have like shoulder length hair. Not too long. I don't think I want it too long because it just needs something that where I can just look after it. But yeah, like I'm liking the style. You see what I mean? It's just sort of like the fringe just keeps going in different directions. But let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think. Oh, obviously this bit here is from the previous bit of hair, so that's why this side is a lot longer. So it's kind of looks a bit weird at the moment, but eventually it will be. Get me? So really that's all that's happened so far. I'm feeling very tired, so I'm thinking of sitting down and reading, maybe having a nap. I don't know, I'm sort of tempted to have a little nap or something. But I haven't done like any proper reading, I haven't read anything today, I haven't done any proper reading yesterday, so I am due to do some reading. So I'll just let you know where I currently am at the moment in Dry by Neil Shusterman and Gerald Shusterman. I am currently on page 56. So I might try and read a section. So I've done these to like 50-ish page sections. It will just help me, spur me on to sort of read and stuff. So I think I'm going to go off now and I'm going to either have a little nap or read the nap. Either way, I'm feeling tired, like I need to lay down, and I'll quickly plonk these books filmed into my book haul, and that's it really, guys. I'm falling asleep. so sorry for this really long section, but I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Hey guys, so today is Monday, so I'm just going to very, very quickly wrap up this weekly reading vlog whilst I'm on my phone, because I'm currently situated in the lounge and I need to set up my camera, and I CBA with the camera at the moment. So I'm just going to let you know what happened Sunday, so you're aware that I was home, and then I managed to pretty much get in bed really early, around 9 o'clock in the evening, and watch loads of episodes of Riverdale. I literally binged Riverdale, and then I couldn't settle for ages actually. I think it was like near 1 o'clock in the morning when I finally drifted off, and then after that I woke up. Well, I woke up around like 8 and had a massive headache, and so I went back to sleep again, and yeah, that's it really. So the rest of today will be in my next week's vlog, but that's all that pretty much happened last night. I literally all of Sunday procrastinated. I didn't do a lot at all. Like, I was so lazy and I just didn't know what to do, really. Just didn't know what to do. So that's it. That's wrapping up my weekly reading vlog from last week. Let me know down below in the comments what you managed to get up to during the week, what you guys are currently reading, what books you recently purchased, and so on and so forth. But that's it from me, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video, and if you're new to my channel, if you'd like to see more of my videos, then feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post videos pretty much like near enough all the time. There's no specific schedule, and if you do subscribe to my channel, it means so much to me, because you guys are what keep me going on this channel, because I love reading, I love talking about books with you guys, I love making new bookish friends as well. But well, guys, all my social media links will be linked down below as well if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. So that's like my Twitter, my Goodreads, my Instagram, my Snapchat, everything. But that's it from me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!